Well, hello. Nobody is here yet. Maybe I should wait for some people to come. I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to look at this book called Life Everlasting. All men know that they must die, but it is reasonable to suppose that God would reveal something in reference to the matter. And it is a subject we ought to study more than any other. Interesting, eh? Through the centuries, mankind has mourned and wept for departed loved ones without knowledge of their fate. They have reluctantly conceded their inability to peer beyond the veil of death. Mankind has stood helpless, confused, and afraid before the unyielding certainty that all men must return to the dust of the earth. Questions concerning the future have cried out for a reply. This book is called Life Everlasting. Does man continue to exist after death? Does he maintain his identity and personality? Where does he go? What does he do? What does he look like? What is it like to die? These are questions mankind has posed through all the ages since the days of Adam. Neither scholars, philosophers, nor poets have been able to answer them. Indeed, no, the knowledge of mortals has not been sufficient to answer these profound queries. Biblical allusions to spirit world visits. The good news of Christ began to pierce this darkness of uncertainty and despair in the meridian of time. The promise of life beyond mortality was given by the Master, who proclaimed that he that heareth my word and believeth on him that sent me hath everlasting life, and shall not come into condemnation, but is passed from death unto life. His promise, at first rejected as vain, that was in John 5:24. Oh, we have three people. Well, hello. Okay, let's just have a chat. How is everybody? Sorry, now we only have two people. So, hi, I'm Nancy today. Do you know who I am? Have you been here before? I don't know if I know you or not. Oh, but there are three likes already. So, I am a woman, and I've always been a woman, and I have five children. I have raised them, and I am now an empty nester along with my husband, Willem. I have made 22,000 videos over the course of 17 years. That's a lot of videos. It averages about three a day, but not every day. Sometimes not for a long time, but sometimes I'm very involved. I'm very crafty kind of person. I'm very interested in natural things, natural materials, and what you can make with it. I've been making birch bark baskets lately, and I use any pieces of birch bark. That's the back, but if you put oil on it, it makes it this beautiful color. This is the white front, but it's many layers have been peeled away. But I've been making baskets out of pieces this size. I made one little square basket. It's like that. It's like a little box, actually. So sometimes when I'm alone in here, Patty was here for the last couple of days, and it was so nice. Just having somebody else in the room busy made it so easy for me to just be busy doing my basketry things. But nobody's here today to hang out with me, and so I'm not sure what to do. I made some poor choices today. I called someone out in front of other people. That was not a good thing to do. You don't do that. I was very frustrated. And we know each other very well. But me and everybody else that was there, we all know each other very well for like 30 years. We've known each other all a long time. And I shouldn't have said anything, I guess. And so I'm feeling badly because I did that. And it's like goose feathers. When you let them go in the wind, you can't just bring them all back. You can't just collect them easily. They're gone in the wind. And I feel like phoning everybody that I talked to or that was in the group and apologizing to them for not doing it privately or just minding my own business and not saying anything about it at all. Mm. So I was feeling kind of, I couldn't really settle. I couldn't sit and watch different things on YouTube. There was something very interesting that I did see for a few minutes. It was about pond life, and they were looking at things under a microscope. It was nice to see the diatoms and the rotifers. Did I tell you that I asked ChatGPT to write me the outline of a textbook? I don't know. I thought I knew a lot about my pond. But what do you get to know as you sit in a kayak and go around? You can look at the things you see, the different plants, which I've identified, and the different, I don't know all the different kinds of algae, but I know that there is algae in there. And I know a few bugs, water skimmers or whatever that sit on top of the water and skim across. Water beetles that pinch and bite hard, which have never bitten me, but I guess are a possible danger. Frogs. Anyway, so I asked ChatGPT to write me the outline of a textbook. I don't I don't have time to read all of the writing. I don't want to read all of the sentences. They just take so long I get bored and I'm gone. My brain has moved on. And so an outline is okay because it's ABCD, the main points. And and so then I could read a few main points and think, "Oh, what's this?" And then I asked her to write me a chapter, outline a chapter on that topic. And then I'd get into that outline. I say, "Oh, what's this?" And then I'd ask her to write me an outline of a chapter on that. And so I was going deeper and deeper into certain subjects, always getting a new chapter, outline of a chapter on these things. And I learned a lot. That was very fun. Anyway, so I saw a nice video about microscopic pond life. Ooh. Well, the other day, somebody told me I was smart. And so I thought, well, if I'm smart, then what am I doing with all this smartness? And I thought I should start learning things. And so I decided that I would learn about clouds because in the winter, if there's one thing we have, it's clouds. We have so many clouds. It's usually one big flat cloud. Sometimes I call it the cloud reunion. All the puffy little clouds of summer have come together to have a big reunion. Actually, they are stratus clouds, and the black spots on them, which kind of look like they might be the bottom of cumulus clouds that are all pushed together, they're actually thick areas where the sun doesn't shine through very well. Anyway, so I've been learning about clouds. I think that's a good thing to learn because then I can look outside with a question in my mind. I can look at the cloud and look all over it and say, okay, what are the defining features of today's cloud? And then it gives me something to be curious about. Because when you're curious, curiosity is a great, it gives you not just motivation, but momentum. When you have curiosity, strong curiosity, it it motivates you to go look it up. And once you're looking it up and you're learning about it, you're actively engaged and you get momentum. And you want to keep learning about it and you want to learn more things and oh well now they talked about this and what is that. I'm sorry, I'm a little tired, I guess, but I didn't want to go have a nap because it's only it's 5 o'clock. If you have a nap at 5, oh, it's 6 o'clock now. If you have a nap at 6 o'clock, For me, I like to have, once I'm asleep, I don't like waking up. Not until it's sunrise or, I have to get up and go to the bathroom and then that's it. I'm kind of awake most of the rest of the night. Unless I lay there kind of being awake for an hour and then go back to sleep, and then I sleep for many hours after. Anyway, so there's 4 of you now and 3 thumbs up. So hello, people. Who are you? Where are you from? Say something. Anything. Let's have a conversation. Anything on your mind today? Where do you live? What's the weather like where you are? Oh, now there's only 3 people. These other people on their videos up here that come in the algorithms, they've got like 18,000 people that have seen this video or something. And they're saying, we want to get our channel up. We have a goal. Like, these are such, we have a goal of 60,000 viewers or a goal of 500,000 viewers. And, like, hi.
Hi.
You wondered who I was talking to.
No.
Well, there's nobody in here, but I'm just looking at myself in this camera. You can look at yourself in it too.
Okay.
Actually, it shows that there are 3 people there and 3 thumbs ups. But I'm not sure it's the same 3 people. I think these 3 people are coming and going. And it may be a continual new amount of 3. Well, now that Willem's here, I'm going to leave you since you haven't said anything anyway. Good luck. Bye.